This channel is proudly sponsored by Dead Tree Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop RPG where you play as monster girls, experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. Check out their most recent adventure module, The Whispers of Copperridge. You will find all of the links in the description and in the pinned comment. Hi, welcome to this part of my review featuring Hellborn. If you haven't seen the other parts of my review, featuring this tabletop RPG where you play as fallen angels, lost souls, and demons that are trying to make a name for themselves in a hell touched by cybernetics, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the Treaty of Pandemonium. With Lucifer's conquest of the Seven Rings in progress, the face of hell began to slowly change. While most of the lands had various forms of ruling and small societies were formed, it was with the arrival of the fallen that demons began to lay down their weapons and unite, leaving past grudges behind and seeking the greater purpose of the new ethereal entities they were bringing forth. But even as the influence of Lucifer spread across the dark realms, one ring stood its ground against the strange new force manifesting. Known for its acts of brutality and sheer hatred against anything related to the heavens, the Wrath Ring did not welcome Lucifer's people with open arms, but with swords and axes, ready to defend their world from the golden corruption, as they called the Fallen. Among the warmongering tribes of Balerkin stood one mightier than the others, one named Satan the Forge Master, an archdemoness of wrath, possessing a strength, determination, and unfiltered ferocity that made even the greatest among Valerkin respect if not downright fear her. What followed next became known as the Red Defiance, a war fought between the skilled angels of Lucifer's Legion and the divided yet powerful bands of Valerkin, standing their ground with Satan in the lead. The scales between Lucifer's Legion and the Wrath Ring's warbands would soon begin to tip, as hunting rumors began spreading across the Dark Realms. After a mission personally led by the Pride Ring's most skilled warriors to take over one of the largest camps of the Wrath Ring, the archdemoness Satan had been captured and all of her guards had been slaughtered to a man, starting the slow yet inevitable destruction of the defiant warbands. In the meantime, the other side of the battlefront was readying for events that would change the course of infernal history. With Satan held captive, the Wrath Ring slowly falling apart, and with the other rings unified under his vision of an immortal empire, Lucifer was in charge of the preparations for an event that would be held within the walls of Hell's greatest citadel, the infamous Pandemonium. It would be the Rally of the Fallen, a grand event held by the newly titled Emperor of Hell, which focused on three important matters: the power distribution of Hell, the unification of the rings into one united force under Lucifer, and future events concerning both heaven and humanity. The rally also served as the ground where the Red Defiance reached its end, as Satan, now chained and humiliated for her failed resistance against his might, and brought into the position of choosing between taking part in the treaty or having her ring burned to the ground by the angels, accepted Lucifer's terms for the Wrath Ring to lay down its weapons and join the unification of the Seven Rings. And this concludes this part of the review. In the next part we are going to talk about the Calling of the Void. As you can see, there are some elements that have been changed when compared to the original, let's call them infernal Kabbalistic sources, but it makes sense with the flow of the setting, with the flow of the fiction communicated through the lore. Thank you for watching this part of the review. Don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel through PayPal or DriveThruRPG, the information will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been Abraham El Jaguar, a professional game master. I am currently unavailable for professional sessions, but I will put my contact information in the description and in the pinned comment for when I am available again. And remember, in tabletop role-playing games, it's not about what you want your characters to do, it's about what your characters are doing. Once again, thank you and see you later.